All right, we are getting to the last lesson of this unit, 917. It's called teamwork. And so you can get out a sheet of paper or write on the back of some other notes and be with me on this one. So number one, it says it takes Mark 4 hours to mow a yard by himself. It takes Michael 6 hours to mow the same yard by himself. How long would it take them to mow the same yard together? So it's important that it's the same yard. You can't compare these times if they're mowing some different yards. But for Mark, for that one job, it takes him 4 hours. And so on top of my fraction, that's the job, that one job. And then on bottom is the number of hours that it takes him. And so this is Mark's fraction right here. And then we're going to put Michael's fraction for that same one job. It takes him 6 hours. And then so how long would it take them together? So we're going to add these two together to figure out for that same job, how long would it take? And so on top it's ones all across because it's that same one job. On bottom it's the number of hours. The number of hours, then I want to know how many hours would it take. So like we did previously, I need to figure out what is my least common denominator. Anytime you're adding and subtracting, we got to find that least common denominator. So between 4 and 6, they both go up to 12, and then I also need to have an x. And so I need all of them to have 12x. So for this one, to get 4 up to 12x, I'm going to multiply by 3x. On this one, to get 6 up to 12x, I'm going to multiply by 2x. And then for this one, it already has the x, it just needs the 12. So then I don't need the denominators anymore. I just need the LCD to figure out the top. Based on the LCD, I know x can't be 0, but that also wouldn't make sense. They can't do a job in 0 hours. It's going to take some time. So we have 3x plus 2x is equal to 12. So 5x is equal to 12. And then we'll divide by 5 to get x is equal to 12 over 5, or 2.4 hours. And so together it would take them a little bit under 2.5 hours to complete that same job if they were to work together. On number 2, we've got a business needs a project done in 8 days. They hire Madison, who requires 12 days to complete the project alone. What is the maximum time it could take another new hire to complete the job on time? So 8 days, that's the max, that's how long they want the total project done. So that's going to be my equals on this one. For that one project, they want it done in a maximum of 8 days. They hire Madison, who for that one project, it would take her 12 days, and then plus 1 over x. So we don't know how long it's going to take this other person to complete the job. It says Madison is the new hire and is the together. So between 12 and 8, 12 and 8 meet at 24. And then we need the x. And so to get 12 up to 24x, we're going to multiply by 2x. To get x up to 24x, we're going to multiply by 24. And to get 8 to 24x, we're going to multiply by 3x. And then I don't need the denominator anymore. X can't be 0, which again wouldn't make sense if it is 0. But we've got 2x plus 24 is equal to 3x. So to get the x by itself, we'll subtract 2x over to this side. And so 24 is equal to x. And so x is equal to 24 days. So as long as their new hire can complete the job in under 24 days by himself or herself, then they will be able to get the job done in time of 8 days together. And that completes our notes for teamwork. Let me know if you have any questions.